Joining us now live at the desk is Caitlin Rundle. Caitlin, what's new in sports?
So actually all of our sports this weekend were away, and unfortunately not a lot of them had very much success. We had men's soccer who lost 3-2, we had women's soccer who lost 4-3, and then we had volleyball who was away at the Jefferson Cup. They won 1, lost 2. But the talk of the weekend was our Phoenix football team as they took on Wake Forest. The odds were stacked against the Phoenix from the beginning, and the game ended in Demon Deacon favor 49-7. The lone Phoenix touchdown came from a 40-yard pass from junior Davis Cheek that connected with sophomore Avery Jones, his second of the season. Jones had the highest receiving yards of the team, and senior Deshaun McNair earned his season high of rush yards, totaling 49 yards. Senior Daniel Reed Bennett also made noise with his interception midway through the second quarter. Reed Bennett ended the game with a career high tackles ending with 13. This was the first time the Phoenix faced off against the Demon Deacons since 2015, where the Phoenix lost 41-3. The game that everyone's been waiting for is coming up this Saturday for Family Weekend. ELN will be playing James Madison University for the first time since the Phoenix historic win last year. As if that wasn't exciting enough, it will be the return of former head coach Kurt Signetti, as well as 6 other coaches who were previously on the ELN coaching staff. Signetti recruited the sophomore through senior year class and was heavily involved with the recruitment of this year's freshman class. John Sarver has more.
The last time ELN and JMU faced off, Davis Cheek connected with Avery Jones for the game-winning touchdown to pull off the upset. This year, the Dukes will be heading to Rhodes Stadium for a rematch with the Phoenix. Following ELN's 49-7 loss to Wake Forest, ELN's head coach Tony Trisciani will look to prepare his team for the rivalry game.
Like every game, we're going to go back, we're going to grade the film, we're going to coach off the film. Our guys got to play against some great competition today, so it's good. I mean, when you play a team like this, and it prepares you for what's next. I mean, we'll be a better football team for it.
The Phoenix are 1-6 all-time against the Dukes. But coming off a win last year, sophomore defensive back Cole Coleman expressed his confidence in the team.
We can compete with anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. JMU's a big name. We don't care. We've seen them before. We beat them before. So I think we're ready to go see them.
The biggest change in this rivalry is the change in leadership. Following the 2018-2019 season, Kurt Signetti left ELN to take over as head coach at JMU. Trisciani says that this will not factor in how the team gets ready.
It's tough to say it's a nameless, faceless opponent. I mean, we know who we're playing, but we're going to prepare the same way for JMU as we prepare for everybody else.
John Sarver, ELN Local News.
Kickoff for Saturday is set for 2 p.m. For student athletes, it can be already a big challenge to balance sports with school, but for ELN sophomore Gabriela Viscaro de Oliveira, it was a cultural barrier as an athlete from Brazil that brought her the most challenge both on the track and in the classroom. Our Grace Morris has the story.
Passion,
so I like being at the track,
and drive.
Since then, I never stopped.
Are 2 things that sophomore track and field athlete Gabriela Varisco de Oliveira brought with her from home.
I like everything about it. I really like racing.
But home isn't as close for her as it is for some students, because her home is in Brazil. When she made the decision to leave her family and run on ELN's track team, she wasn't sure if she'd made the right choice.
It was really hard. I'm really close to them. I talk to them every day. So that was hard, but once I came in the first month, I was yeah, that was definitely the right thing.
Varisco de Oliveira runs the 800 meters for ELN's track and field team, and his training runs around 30 miles every week.
If I don't run for 1-2 days, I miss it. It makes me feel good.
According to ELN's 2019 registrar's report, there are only 3 students at ELN from Brazil. And for Varisco de Oliveira, it was the language barrier that she struggled with the most.
Things speaking English with Brazilians that speak Portuguese, and another thing is speaking English with Americans, that everyone speaks English as their first language.
But at the end of the day, it's her teammates that make it all worth it.
Our team is really good about not just being teammates, but being friends, So we are not friends just because of track. We are friends besides that.
Grace Morris, ELN Local News.
For more information, check out this week's edition of The Pendulum, which will be in both Spanish and English to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Caitlin Rundle, live in studio. Thank you.